Today we'll be going over how to take tests using the ExamN offline lockdown browser. When you first open up the browser, you'll be taken to this login screen where you can enter in your normal eMedley login. If you forgot your password, you can always use the Forgot Password button and follow the directions given to you. The first time that you log into the lockdown browser, you will need to be online so that the browser can remember your login information. After that first time, you can log in offline. Be sure to log in occasionally online in case the browser needs to download updates. This listing shows you any tests that have been assigned to you. Any tests that aren't complete by the end date will be submitted to eMedley even in an incomplete state. To take a test, you will first need to download any test that you will be taking through the lockdown browser. Just click on the test and click on Download Test. A lock icon, such as the one shown here, means that a security code is required to take the test, which should be given to you by a proctor. When you select the test and click the Take Test button, you will be asked to enter in that code. Once you've entered in the code, simply click OK. When taking the test, ExamN will save each time you navigate to a new page. However, we recommend that you save often using the Save button at the top of the screen. You can mark any questions that you're not sure about for review for you to come back to later in the test. At any point in the test, you can use the Pause button to pause the test. However, if there is a time set for the test, that time will continue to count down as long as you are paused. Click anywhere outside the pause message to resume the test. Because the lockdown browser supports offline test taking, if at any time you lose connection to the internet, don't panic. Your test will still be saved and can be finished and submitted offline. If at any time you are to leave the test by clicking the X icon, when you return to the test, you will be asked to submit a resume code. This resume code will be different than the initial security code, so you'll need to ask your proctor for it. When you've finished your test, review your answers. You can select any question to return to that place on the test. After you've answered all the questions to your satisfaction, click the Submit button. If we're online, the test will be submitted right away. But let's say we're offline. We'll still click Submit Test and click Yes to confirm our submission. You'll see that our test is complete, but it can't be submitted while offline. So you'll need to reconnect to the internet in order to upload your test. You'll see that our test will stay here at Finished until we have an internet connection for it to be submitted. It is safe to close out of the lockdown browser at this time, but you'll need to be sure to log back into the browser once you have an internet connection. Now that I've reconnected to the internet, you saw that the test went from finished to finished and submitted, and then dropped off the list. At this point, you are done with your test, and it's been properly submitted. For more training related to ExamN, check out our other training videos.